Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, you guys know the drill. If you guys would please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Because you can leave a comment down below. I don't care what it is. It super helps the channel out. Now, it's Monday morning. It's bright and early. It's about 5:50 a.m. Well, last Friday, I took off from the shop and I was about 10 minutes away from the paint shop there in Bellingham. And I got a call from a good friend of mine that asked me if my shop was on fire. So of course I said, well, I don't know. I need to get off the phone and check it out. So I got off the phone, hit my security cameras, and I saw a fire department flying in. Well, it wasn't my shop. It was actually a shop that's neighboring me. Actually connected to this building a little bit too. So unfortunately, his place did kind of catch on fire and kind of smoke out the building. Luckily, I had called a friend of mine. He rushed down here, opened up the shop for me, and I was already on my way back, of course, but I was about 15 minutes out. And luckily, we got the shop doors open, the windows open, and there was very, very subtle smoke up above the upstairs area and above at the top here. So very, very faint smoke smell in here. If you didn't know there was a fire, you wouldn't even notice, honestly. But I do have a good friend of mine that is going to be dropping off a ozone machine, and that's going to hopefully help kind of clear out the smell a little bit. But anyways, don't short out, guys. Make sure you guys always have fire extinguishers. I already have a big fire extinguisher and several small ones laying and scattered throughout the shop. But if you've ever used one before, you do know that having a bigger one is always better. But like I said, don't cheap out, guys. Make sure you always get have plenty of fire extinguishers around in strategic areas. I went up and picked these up at Costco Saturday morning. They were actually $10 off each, so they're about $30 a piece. So I do recommend making sure you guys have plenty of fire extinguishers. So we are going to put one probably in the center here and another one over here on this side, and we do have several small ones and one over there by the spray booth as well. And inside the spray booth is loaded with a fire suppression system, so we are pretty set. But honestly, if chemicals and stuff take off on fire, guys, it don't matter if you have 10 fire extinguishers. Chances are the fire department's gonna have to get it out. But definitely be cautious and be careful of your surroundings, heaters, anything flammable. Don't smoke inside your shop. Careful when you guys are welding, grinding, sparks and garbage cans, stuff like that. We've all had small fires. It's happened before, but usually you can just take the garbage can outside and stomp it out. Yeah, nothing to mess around with, guys. But fortunately, everything's safe at Nitro, and we're going to continue to move forward with things. So, awesome week here at the shop. I'm going to go ahead and start here with this beautiful Infiniti. Let's see what year this Infiniti is. It is, all right, it is an 2016 Infiniti Q50. Well, this customer came in, dropped this off last week. We went ahead and replaced her door. Now, this is a customer supplied door. Her door was kind of bashed in, and they had stopped by and they were kind of already looking at fixing it themselves. And I gave them a recommendation that they could find a used black door in good shape. That would be the best way they could go to avoid the paint costs. And we went ahead and changed her driver's door. So there you have it. Door's on. The paint, fortunately, matches pretty good. You always take a chance that, you know, the door's been repainted, stuff like that. But this does look like OEM paint, and it actually looks very good on there. So they saved quite a bit of money by getting just a used door in good shape. Of course, we'll probably machine buff and polish that out and give it a little shine before we give it back to her. There also is some other damage. She does have some rear bumper and quarter panel damage right here, but she's going to hold off on repairing that. Her rear bumper's a little bit beat up right there, needs to be replaced. But on the passenger side here, she actually does have a pretty good dent on the door here, a little one there, and she has like a little bit of a dent here. Looks like somebody hit it with some spray paint, and there's some rust right on the body line. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this door up, make it look like new, and refinish out the door and get it delivered back to her this week. Let's see here. Over here, we do have fender flares for an F-150. Now, these are the stock flares. When the customer got the vehicle, the rear flares were kind of pitted up quite a bit with rock chips. So we went ahead and removed them, and we're doing a slight repair on the rock chipped areas. We're gonna go ahead and color these out, re-clear them, reinstall them. The customer also has a new grill he wants to replace. So I'm gonna carefully lift up this aftermarket grill. Now you can see a stock grill there. It's just kind of raw black plastic. We're gonna go ahead and be taking this aftermarket grill that he supplied with us. It's got the gloss honeycomb in here. Looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and color match the surround to his vehicle. And then of course install his Ford emblem with the camera and all that good stuff back in the grill. So also we have door handles for it. Over here on Sean's toolbox here, you can see he's already got these door handle covers popped off. Well, the customer had already painted them with some plasti dip. They just basically scrape off with their fingernails. So I really don't like painting this like fake brushed aluminum chrome, but customer requested that we do so we're going to do the best we can. We got them roughed up pretty good. So I have a couple techniques up my sleeves that we'll be able to get some paint to stick to these pretty good. So also, I'm gonna jump inside the spray booth here and show you guys the good stuff. I had some time this weekend to come in and shoot our Fast and Furious Jetta. So here it is. There it is, guys. Camera doesn't do it justice. Came out absolutely beautiful. I spent most of the day Friday masking it up and getting it ready. Getting it up on jack stands, getting the jams masked, the windows masked. It came out really good. Came out super clean, actually, especially for my booth. Sometimes I'll get some dirt in my booth. There is a couple nibs here and there. And of course, there's a little bit of orange peel. It's dyed back a little bit. But of course, we're gonna be going ahead and color staining this whole vehicle and machine buffing and polishing it. So not too worried. A little 2000, 3000 grit will go a long ways on this. But as far as dirt, very happy with how much dirt, because you guys, I know if you guys have ever painted white before, if anything lands in the paint, it shows. It doesn't matter if it's a black little hair, a fuzz, a piece of lint, anything, it just shows up in the paint. So I did come in on the weekend when nobody was here sanding, less foot traffic, less going on, dust was settled in the shop, and got it done. I wetted the floor, of course, had a very clean car. I wore a paint suit, and I even taped up the seams of the booth doors on the outside. I'll show you guys that in a little bit, but super happy with how it came out, guys. Came out super clean, super happy with my body work. Everything came out awesome. Everybody that's contributed on this did an amazing job, and came out very straight. Very, very happy. Roof looks good. You can see we got the antenna kind of taped up. I'm not sure if that antenna disconnects inside anywhere. I didn't have a lot of time to dig around and look, but I have a feeling it does disconnect shortly in there, but we did just prop it up. That way we could get some paint underneath it, and you can see it tied there to my fire suppression system. We're gonna go ahead and undo that and remount that antenna. All right, guys, I just want to take a little break here. I just want to take a little moment to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by, well, me. That's right, you heard it, me. So nobody's here sponsoring my videos. So if you guys could please take a moment right now and pause this video, go right below the video, and there's a thumbs up button. Hit that video. If you guys are watching on a TV, use your arrows, hit the up, go up and over, and you should be able to like the video as well. And anyways, I appreciate it, and I'll get back to the video. Super, super happy with how it came out. Now I do have a couple little spots inside the jamb of the trunk that I'm gonna have to open up, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and this morning and re-prep those spots and go ahead and tape off the area. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the booth on and make sure that we get some paint on those inside areas, as well as the door jamb reveal here. I'm not sure how much paint got inside that jamb. If it's fully painted out, it'd be awesome. It looks really good. It's hard to tell until I get the door open how much paint actually flowed into that inner part of the rear door. But so far it looks pretty good. So we might not have to paint it, but if Paint did not flow in there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and kind of prep those areas as well, and I have to redo 4 little spots. But I almost thought about painting it with the door propped open, but then that would tuck our door edge in. The other option was take all the doors off and, you know, of course, cut in the whole car. But the car was already white, so no reason to do that. The jambs are in really good shape. It was obviously already the factory candy white paint coat, which is what the Fast and Furious Jetta was. But super happy, guys. Today we're gonna get this thing unmasked. I'm gonna go ahead and get those rear parts cut in. We're gonna get this thing, I'm gonna lamp it, get it cured, and we're gonna do a little switcheroo, get this thing probably over on the mechanical side, most likely on the lift. And you know, I got a very busy week this week with the customer jobs, but as we can, we're gonna go ahead and start doing some assembly on this vehicle. But just super excited to show you guys how good it came out. It looks absolutely awesome. Came out super clean. Bodywork is straighter than an arrow. Very, very happy with the outcome. We have hours and hours and hours into the prep and the bodywork of this vehicle, and it is well paid off in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about the Jetta. I'm super excited to move forward with all the assembly. Of course, all the parts are painted, all the little pieces and stuff like that. So it's really gonna start coming together quick. I was able to drop off the wheels to our powder coater last Thursday. So we should hear from them in a week or two about pickup, and we'll get the wheels on there. We got, you can see here, I have the door masked off. Even though it has seals, dust and dirt just still finds a way, and it will when you're painting away, I promise. So I made sure that I taped it up just for an extra precaution. You know, of course, came in on the weekend when nobody was in here sanding, walking around foot traffic. I wet the floor out here, I wet the hallway there, and I also wet inside the spray booth, keep the dust and the dirt down, and it absolutely paid off, guys. So super excited that I did that. Over here, we have our 1993 Toyota Land Cruiser. Now, this is a JDM Land Cruiser, so it is right-hand drive, but we do have it painted, guys. I am pretty happy with the outcome. I think it painted out beautiful. Of course, it got a little bit of dirt in it. It has dyed back, it's got a little bit of texture in it. So today we are gonna start in on the color sand and the buff. So we're gonna get this whole thing color sanded down. But it's pretty much fully assembled here. Jambs are all painted. Door handles and locks are back in. Super happy. Our windshield frame is off. That's how it came to us. We were able to get the hinges painted both sides. Of course, we had the cowl off, painted that, put that back on, had all these blinkers off. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but it actually came out really good. It does need a little color sanding and buffing to make it look perfect, but overall, I don't know if you guys remember in a couple vlogs ago that our rocker panels were just completely rotted out. You can see there, they're all fixed up, looking good. Our pinch welds painted beautifully. You can see our rear quarter panels are painted perfectly into the jamb. We went ahead and painted the entire door jamb. We had the doors off. We had our rear doors off. Of course, most of this is covered with our spare tire holder. You can see here, the customer did request that the spare tire holder was color matched. Not sure if that's supposed to be color matched or not. I would have probably done it with like a satin trim paint, but it does look pretty nice color matched. Of course, you won't really see much of it, but that will be installed back here. And you can see our customer supplied us with a brand new window frame, and it actually looks pretty dang good. It looks awesome. So there you have it. Our windshield frame is painted. I believe the customer is probably going to be picking this up and getting a windshield put in it before he installs it himself. So we do have a little bit of color sanding to do. Not sure how. Yeah, we'll go ahead and color sand the bottom part of that as well. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the Toyota Land Cruiser. I'll try to get you guys another update, of course, when it's fully done. Of course, we are not doing the full assembly on it, but we will be doing the color sand and the buff, and we'll get that mirror back on. Let's see, where is our mirror? Go find our mirror. I did do a satin trim paint on the mirror as well. Oh, here's our mirror. You can see our mirror cap. A little dusty. It's just the satin black. I believe it was supposed to be silver from the factory. It had been painted 2 or 3 different times, but we chose just to do it with a satin black. And you can see here's the base of it. But yeah, nothing crazy. We just did a satin trim paint, so we'll be installing that after the buff. We don't want to hit it with any compound. Same thing with the rear hinges here. They stick out. They had black plastic covers. We left those off. I made sure to color out the hinge all the way. Our door jamb reveal, all refinished, painted inside the jamb. We actually even lifted up this carpet, pulled it back, and we were able to paint under there nicely as well. So I think he'll be super happy with the extra detailed work. We had to do a little seam sealing in this jamb. Went ahead and painted that jamb as well. And you can see there, we went ahead and refinished the entire rear area. So there you have it. Today we're going to start in on color sanding that as soon as the Jetta's finished up in the booth. And that's about all I have for you guys today, guys. I'm super pumped to have the Jetta finally ready for assembly. Of course, we have all the parts painted, ready to go. Some of them are even put together pretty much for install. You can see we have our moldings, our mirrors, our gas door, side markers already tinted. Our emblems are ready to go. And then we can get to the fun stuff like the brakes. I still got to put the pink antifreeze in. And yeah, there you have it, guys. Our full suspension. That will be going in as soon as we get the wheels. So, super pumped. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of everything. You guys like the Land Cruiser? What color would you guys painted it? Are you guys excited about the Jetta as I am? Anyways, please like this video. Leave a comment down below. I don't care what it is. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do.